The Little Sisters of the Poor brought their religious freedom fight to the highest court in the land. The Supreme Court sided with them in their case against the HHS mandate that would have required them to provide contraception to their workers. Joining us now is Sister Constance Veit, Director of Communications for the Little Sisters of the Poor. And Sister Constance, first tell us, why was it so important for the Little Sisters of the Poor to fight the birth control mandate of the Affordable Care Act? You know, you don't often see nuns holding signs on the steps of the Supreme Court.
Yes. Well, first of all, thank you for having me in the context of religious freedom. It was important to us because, it's very important to us to be able to live out our lives and practice our mission in conformity with the teachings of the Catholic Church. And, as many people inside and outside the church know, the Catholic Church has always taught that contraception is not acceptable. In addition, abortifacient drugs were also covered by this mandate, which means contraceptives which actually cause an abortion. And so we just couldn't, we couldn't abide by that. And we never wanted to go to court, but we were forced to because of the fines that were to be imposed on those who didn't follow the mandate. They would have been really mission ending for us. They would have amounted to millions and millions of dollars across all of our homes across the country. So there was no way that we could pay those fines. So therefore we were, forced to fight it in court.
Absolutely. And in case our viewers don't know, the Little Sisters serve the elderly poor in 30 countries around the world, including here in the Diocese of Brooklyn, where there are a couple of senior homes run by the Little Sisters. The nonprofit employs several hundred people. So how did your employees react to this case? It directly affects them.
Well, there's never been a strong reaction from our employees, which might surprise some people, but our health plans have never provided contraceptives or abortifacients. And so that is something that the people who come to work with us and choose our insurance are well aware of and accept. And I think that's as a perspective to the case, in that we believe that our country is large enough that people of many faiths, no faith, differing beliefs should be able to live and work together in peace and harmony. And our homes really show that because we have people from all over the world who work with us in a very peaceful atmosphere.
Nice. And now, so you won the case last year. Former President Donald Trump was a big supporter. But now with the new administration, is the fight really over?
Well, for all intents and purposes, the fight is over. We've won in the Supreme Court twice. And there's just a certain amount of housekeeping work that needs to be carried out by our attorneys at the lower court level. But, the victories that we won at the Supreme Court were definitive victories.
Okay, that's good to hear. Now, you saw a lot of backlash and negative attention throughout the case, but you've said there were some positives as well. Talk about that.
Yes. Well, there's a silver lining to everything. And, we look at the pandemic, and I'm sure many people can see a silver lining in their lives for that. But for me personally, the silver lining in this court case was that, well, it made me go back to school and learn a lot more about religious freedom issues. But the biggest silver lining was that it just exposed me and our other sisters to so many people across the country, so many people of goodwill who might be of differing faiths. Some are fellow Catholics, but there are many people of other faiths as well who share our convictions about both religious liberty and respect for life and the inviolable dignity of human life. And so it was like a breath of fresh air at each stage to realize that people all over the country were supporting us.
All right, Sister Yes, they absolutely are. Sister Constance, Director of Communications for Little Sisters of the Poor. Thanks for standing up for our rights.
Thank you so much.
If you're watching Currents News on YouTube, be sure to hit the subscribe button and click on the bell to get updates to all of our newest content, because we are putting your faith in the news.